What's good, y'all? This is the kid, DC Wrestling. I say this truthfully, respectfully, and all honesty. And I don't even need to bring up the past Monday Night Raws. You all know the past couple of years, the Raw after WrestleMania has been very lackluster to perfectly describe it. But tonight was probably one of the best Raw after WrestleManias in a long time. If I'm being completely honest, there's so much that happened on this show from start, middle, to end. Like there's so much to digest that this video might be a little long. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet and to the point. I mean, we gotta obviously start off with the main event segment. Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker. You know, attacking CM Punk, attacking Roman Reigns. Like, all you can really say in that moment is like, God damn, like, what in the world? Seems like a new faction they're starting up with Rollins and Breaker. Uh, Braun is is a new Paul Heyman guy along with Seth Rollins. So I told y'all this past Saturday I was a little mixed reaction on how this was gonna go, but I am intrigued. I am very intrigued now. I am fully intrigued by how this story is going to play out. And CM Punk and Roman, it's crazy because it's a possibility now they're really gonna have to team up. They're really gonna have to join forces now if they're gonna be able to take out Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. So that was a very dope way to end the show. But what happened on this show, again, a lot of shit happened on this show tonight. Like Gunther choking out Pat McAfee and almost choking out Michael Cole. He got Michael Cole for like a couple seconds, but he really got Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee and his friends from his little show he be doing, they tried to get involved. Security held him back. It it was one of those moments where it was just like it felt too real. And obviously Gunther is pissed off that he tapped out to Jey Uso. He got embarrassed. And I get what Michael Cole was telling Adam Pearce, what he was telling Joe Tessitore, how we're commentators. We gotta do our part. We gotta play fair. I mean, we gotta call it like it is, and I'm not gonna let some bully like Gunther bully me around. However, to say that Pat McAfee and Michael Cole didn't have this coming on their bingo card is definitely an understatement because for weeks now, what have Pat McAfee and Michael Cole been doing? Every time Jey Uso's music been hitting, jumping on the table, eating up and down, dabbing up Jey Uso like he's one of the homeboys. Obviously, Gunther has been confronting Pat and Michael Cole leading up to WrestleMania about the recent bias. And honestly, Gunther probably would have took out Michael Cole and Pat McAfee sooner had not Jey Uso got involved. But that segment was pretty crazy, and we'll definitely see where they go. You know, they continue on with that, but Gunther obviously got went crazy, and the fact that we had again Dominic continuing to get cheered, but Dominic coming out to uh, a returning JD McDonough, and we all know Finn Balor. You know, he's not. He's pissed. He's trying not to show it, but he's pissed. He's pissed that Dominic won him at Mania. But JD McDonough came back. He's official return. Dominic beat Penta. The match wasn't really that long. It was all right, but this was Penta's first pinfall loss. I want to say since joining the WWE, and it was to the new inter to the new Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Rusev making his return tonight, taking out, you know, the new. Well, he didn't take out the New Day. The New Day and came out, and Alpha Academy. You know, they were trying to get a title shot, and then Rusev came out and attacked Alpha Academy and laid them out. So Rusev already getting pops. Rusev Day. You already know everybody was going to be chanting Rusev Day, and that was crazy how they set that up. The fact that we had Stephanie Valkyrie and Io Sky for the first time on Monday Night Raw tonight. It was a damn good match too. Like I was into it, the crowd was really into it. I think they had like "This is awesome" chants like multiple times. Roxanne and Julia came out, and then Rhea came out. Like Roxanne and Julia were going at each other's necks not too long ago, a couple months ago. Now all of a sudden they're buddy buddy. Obviously, Roxanne has Stephanie Valkyrie tomorrow on NXT, so they had to set that up, and it protects both women without both women having to suffer a loss. And it seems like that the little confrontation Rhea and Io had, Rhea is probably going to get another opportunity at the Raw Women's title, probably at Backlash. Uh, Speaking of which, the John Cena segment that opened up the show, he talked about how it's gonna be a cakewalk now that he's WWE champion, and then Randy Orton coming out and then hitting him with the RKO out of nowhere, and freaking Randy Orton and John Cena most definitely Backlash for the last time. Randy Orton hometown wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. That's how they do it. But then you get to the Becky Lynch heel turn. Becky Lynch turning on Lyra Valkyria after they had just won the tag team titles last night, and then they dropped it tonight. When they dropped the titles, I already had the feeling, okay, Becky's gonna turn on Lyra, and Becky, I don't know when she's gonna reveal it, but Becky is definitely the one who took out Bailey for sure. So yeah, man, like I said at the beginning of the vid, Raw after WrestleMania really good, and this was good. This was damn good. So yeah.